Okay, so good morning everybody. So welcome to our very first Indian Robotics Olympiad orientation. So we are going to launch our challenges for the Indian Robotics Olympiad. So now today we are going to discuss everything about like how to participate, why to participate, all the questions whatever you have in your mind, so you can clear it so that you are aware is it really helpful for your kid to participate in the competitions or not. Okay. So let's move to the next slide. And so now we started last year 2024 Indian Robotics Olympiad. Now there are two modes in this, online and offline. So this is very important. I think many parents are not aware of this, that in both the modes we have this IRO, students can participate across India, anyone, online and offline mode. So what it is, how it works, I'll explain about this. So basically we are providing this IRO as a platform for students to showcase their programming and robotics skills to solve some real life problems. I mean, whatever they are learning in the class, are they able to connect with the real life or not? Are they able to solve some problems or not? Whatever, wherever we are sending our students to learn, school, college or Robo or wherever. So what is the end goal? So that they'll be smarter, they'll be able to interact with the world in a better way. And that is what we are doing. So we have created a platform where what they are learning in the class, we are trying to connect with real life problem statements like this, and they are going to solve using robotics and coding part. Okay. So this is what it is. And so last year it was around 20 plus schools, 40 children from 4 different cities, students participated like Hyderabad, Goa, Pune, Bangalore, and hope to increase this number in coming years. Now I would like to show this video, glimpse of our last year 2024. So last year the theme was Harvest Heroes based on farming industry. Farmazin was our domain partner, and we hosted at Vidyashilp Academy. One more video. So this was the challenge for the last year. How you can make one autonomous robot which can sow the seeds, remove the weeds, put the fertilizer, water, etc. based on that. So you can just see once.
Hello everybody, my name is Uday Joseph Sebastian. My name is Advai Boparam. We are participating in Arvi's Category of IR 2026.
So, the first challenge was to put the seats at 3 different locations. So, this is what the robot is doing. Now, the robot is removing the weeds from the field. So, green blocks are representing weeds in that. Now, harvesting the fruit, 3 different fruits, and dropping it to the grocery store and coming and parking the robot in that area. So, this was the challenge for the last year. So, completely autonomous robot. Okay, so few pictures from last year. So, our teams from Robo got first and second position in the online mode in techies category, first and second in innovators category offline mode, and first 3 positions in the explorers category. So, few pictures from last year. Okay. So, now we have so many competitions, like this question also will come to your mind, why only IRO or why only that particular competition, any one competition. So, these are one of the, a few very good competitions around the world, right. So, where you can send your kids to participate in these competitions. IRO is hosted by Robo. WRO, World Robotics Olympiad, is one of the international robotics competition. Global Robotics is hosted by one of the company in Singapore. WEX is again international. So, I mean to say there are so many national and international robotics competitions around the world, but only difference in all these competitions are the complexity level. The level what they have designed the challenge will vary, right. So, the complexity means the kind of mechanism we are designing. So, let us say this particular block. Now, this is a square shape. What if I change the shape and size of this? What if I add a feature in the program saying that you have to detect if it is blue or red, then you do some task. So, based on those kind of things, we are going to change the level of the competition. So, how mechanically you will design the model, how if we make a challenge that just go and pick up this block and drop it there, simple task. What if I will say if it is blue, then only you pick up and drop, if it is red, then do not touch it. So, the robot has to come and detect with the color sensor. So, we have added one feature in the problem statement. So, these are the few things we will discuss what exactly the challenge we have here. So, based on that, there are many competitions. One of them we have the Indian Robotics Olympiad. Yeah, so now let us talk about IRO and the theme what we have for this year's. So, this year's theme is, what is the theme? Anyone? Are you aware of this? Lake conservation, yes. So, the lake conservation, what exactly we are doing in the lake conservation?
Trying to protect the lakes.
Trying to protect the lake. So, protecting the lake means there are so many problems, right? Any problems you have come across? Can you just tell anyone? Dirty water. In what? Okay.
Not drinkable directly.
Anyways, you have to clean it first. You cannot drink directly. Yes.
Encroachment.
Yes. Anyone else? Okay. So, that is what. So, there are this is the problem statement we are asking students, that to conserve the lake, can we use robots? Can we design a robot and program it to solve all these problem statements what we have? It could be removing the water hyacinths, the challenges what we have here. There are many plastic wastes there in the lake. Can we design a robot which can do that for us? Or deforestation is happening. So, can we, people are cutting the trees for different purposes. Can we replant the trees in the around the lake, or so? There are so many problem statements we have. So, can we solve this problem using robotics? So, this is the problem statement what we are asking our students. Now, here we will see the video. this was the lake conservation is the theme for this. Now, we have collaborated with BBMP, the lake division. So, BBMP is having so many divisions. So, with lake division we have collaborated with. So, with their help, the first thing is that we have got access for all the lakes across Bangalore. So, we will get an opportunity to interact with the lake people where whatever problems they are facing. So, in Jakkur lake, the nearest lake what we have, whatever problems they are facing is different, Devanahalli lake or whatever lakes are there in Bangalore. So, everyone is having their own challenges. So, it is not like that only one person can make one solution for one lake and then replicate the same for all the lakes. It is not possible. So, you have to visit. So, this is the good opportunity for us and for students that we can, and we are planning for some site visits with their collaboration, and we will discuss like what exactly problems and all, and lot of things we are going to do which will be coming in the future months. So, and then we have another partner, sustainability partner Jal Poshan. So, they are taking care of the Jakkur lake. So, they are the caretaker for the Jakkur lake, and they will help us in conducting lot of site visits and workshops at the lake for our students. So, now coming to the details about which age category can participate in this competition. So, the first one is explorers category 5 to 7. So, the first mat what you are seeing, the smaller one, that is the challenge for the explorers category. Then we have innovators category for 7 to 10. So, this is the innovators category, and the last one 10 plus category 10 to 15 is the techies one. So, this is the challenge. Now, how you can form a team, either individually or you have to form a team of 2. So, in both the ways you can participate, and you need one coach. Anyways, if you are coming to Roboji, then we will be assigning one coach for the team. Now, we are going to talk about each challenge. So, now you are aware that which categories you can participate. Now, we are going to discuss about different missions what we have in this. So, the first challenge for the first category is the explorers category, and the challenge is Kubo the lake boat has taken on the mission of conserving lakes, and he needs your help with various environmental tasks. Let us assist Kubo in his journey by tree planting, island drop, play zone ferry and lake cleanup. So, this is the challenge. So, let me explain how this challenge works. If you want, you can stand around, you can just leave the way for the camera, and you can stand this side. If you are able to see, you can sit there itself. Okay, fine. So, now, so there are 4 sub challenges in this. So, the main challenge name is Kubo the lake bot. Okay. So, in this you can see one dark black color line is there in the center. Can you see, all of you? So, this one is dividing, this line is dividing the challenges into 4 sub challenges. Okay. So, now the first challenge is this one. Now, the first challenge is you have to use the Kubo robot. This is your robot called Kubo the lake bot, and then every challenge you can you see one yellow flag in each challenge. So, that is the start area for the robot. So, it will start from here, whichever position you want to start, either this side, depending on the challenge you can start like that. Now, the first challenge is planting the trees. So, the tree, the baby tree is here, the robot has to carry this and then go along with this. And also, yeah, one more thing you have to understand is you cannot jump directly into the water. So, you have to first carry this, take this tree, first you have to go on the top of the boat, it means you have onboarded the boat, and then from there you are allowed to go wherever you want, and then program it to whichever path you want to take, you have to drop the tree there. Any one position or wherever, if partially also, only thing is that the tree should be touching the grid inside wherever the tilled area is there. It could be partially or completely inside, or any one of this grid you can drop the tree. So, this is the first challenge. Okay. Then the second challenge is the photographer. So, we have to help the photographer to go to the island for taking the wildlife photography on the one of the island. Have you seen in Jakkur lake, how many of you have visited the Jakkur lake? So, have you seen there are 2 islands in the center, right? So, something like this, one island is there in this lake also, and then we have to help the photographer to reach there. So, again, yes.
I have a question. After we drop this, does the Cooper have to go back to the flag?
No need to go back here. So the
we
format.
can just lift it from here to the next challenge.
No, so there is one format. So I am talking currently. I am only discussing about the challenge. But when you will see the details on the website, so there is a format which you have to follow. So in one round, you have to do only one challenge. If you are done with this, that's all. Your first run is over. Now in the second round, you have to solve the second challenge. Then you will again put it here, and then you have to write the code. You're getting? So it depends on the format what we are going to do. So those details will be available on the website soon. Same way, we have to pick up the photographer on board the boat and then come and drop it here. Can one of you do this? Put the minifigure, this guy here. Can you put it? Can you put it here? Take this minifigure. Take it. Minifigure, that smaller one. Take this. Put it here. Yes. Any one of these two locations, you have to drop the photographer.
Sir, can it be partially?
Yes. Anything is fine. Any one of this. So this is the second challenge. Now the third challenge is we have to pick up the student from the school. So the student should be there in the school. Put it there. Now robot has to go pick up the student on board the boat and then avoid the obstacles. See, these ducks are obstacle. Even the fishes, all these fishes are obstacles. You cannot go on the top of this thing. All these rules are mentioned in the rule book. So you have to avoid the ducks and then you have to drop it in the play zone. Yeah, whichever path you want to follow, it's up to you, and then drop it in the play zone. Yes, leave it there. So this is your third challenge. Now the fourth challenge is you have to clean the lake. You have to remove the plastic wastes from the lake. So these are 3 plastic wastes. Start from here, come on the boat, and then collect all these 3 and put it in the recycle bin. And it could be at any of these locations.
Sir, does the Cooper have to go back to the boat and come like this, or can it just go?
No, directly it can go. No need to go back here. So once you onboard the boat, then you can go anyhow, however you want. So not required that you have to come back here and then do it. So these are the 4 challenges what you have to do. Now for doing this, you have to write the code. To write the code, you're not going to use any computer or tab. So you have to use this programmable tiles. So how it works, I'll just make a simple code for you to understand. So I have to make a function first. Take out 1, yes, and I'll just take 3 left and right both. I'll just take it. Okay. So this place is given for you to write the code. So you have to place it properly here. So I have to make a function. Let's say I'll just go forward 2 times, then take a left turn, then go forward, take a right turn, and then again go forward, and then we'll close this function. So we are making this function for the robot. Now what we have to do is we have to scan this, keep it on the top of this, and it is going to scan the program. Wait, I'll tell you. Yes. So now you have to do this. So we have given left, so it's better to start from here. Okay. So I just need to put it on the play button. It will read whatever we have scanned, and then going forward 2 times, taking a left turn, going forward, taking a right, and again going forward. So this is how you have to write the code, and for each challenge you will get few minutes, all the details in the rule book, how it will be done, and then you have to solve the challenge. Got it? Any doubts in this? Fine. So this is what the challenge we have for the explorers category 5 to 7 years old. Okay. So now let's move to the next challenge. You can take your seats or you can stand around the table once. 1 minute. Take this. Okay, so now next challenge is Innovators category. So in this one, if you see the story here, some real facts are there. Bangalore's lakes are undergoing major restoration efforts to tackle pollution, and ecological degradation. Plastic waste cleanup drives like BBMP's removal of 400 tons of garbage from Bangalore lake, and community led initiatives are reducing pollution. Water hyacinths, which deplete oxygen and choke lakes, have been manually and mechanically cleared from lakes like Kaikondrahalli and Bangalore, improving water flow. Additionally, tree replantation projects in lakes like Putanhalli and Kaikondrahalli are enhancing biodiversity and restoring the natural ecosystem. So, these are some facts where this challenges what we are going to solve is happening, like, right. And the challenge here is, what is the name of that? Aqua Rescuer. The theme of the name of this challenge is Aqua Rescuer, and there are some 4 challenges in this what you have to do it. Okay. So, what are those challenges? So, now the first challenge is you have to remove the plastic wastes. So, white colored blocks are plastic wastes. Okay. So, there are how many plastic wastes on this mat?
4.
4, right. So, this is the first one, second, third and fourth. So, what the robot has to do? You have to program the robot, and yeah, so for your comfort we have given the grid here, so that you can take the reference of this if you are aligning the robot where exactly you have to do it. So, this is very helpful for you to write the code, and then you have to go collect all this and you have to drop it in the recycle bin inside the rectangle area. Yes.
Can you do it in multiple rounds?
Yes, correct. It's not required that you have to do all at once. It's up to you if you want to do one by one, or if you want to do all together, it's completely up to you. So, it's all about how you are setting the strategy. So, it all depends on that.
So, the robot can go directly in the water?
So, here there is no restriction. So, there we have just to make it more interesting for younger kids, we have done all those things, but here the challenge itself is little difficult for you. It will take some time aligning, measuring, moving, going for multiple things, it will take a lot of time. So, we have not given those restrictions that you have to onboard the boat and then do something like that. Here there is no restriction, directly you can do that for both the challenges. Okay. First challenge is removing the plastic wastes. Now, the second challenge is you have to deploy the remover machine in the lake. Okay, this is your weed remover, the water hyacinth removing machine, and then as soon as you drop it, so you have to use your robot to drop it in this circle, inside the circle. It should be completely inside, and if you do so, you are allowed, the judges will remove this 2 hyacinths and put it away. So, it means you have cleared the lake. This side and even from that side also same thing can be done. Okay. That is the second challenge. Now, the third challenge is you have to help the fisherman to transport the fish from the lake to the fisherman dock. So, this is the fisherman dock. So, also this is the home area for the robot. So, there are 2 home areas, this one and that one. There are 2 home areas for on the island, and then you have to drop the fish to this area and take that blue one and then drop it here. So, it could be anywhere inside this island, not required that it has to be somewhere here, just inside the island you have to do it.
The fish doesn't have to go exactly over
No, not required. So, if it is coming somewhere here also, it is fine, anything is okay. Okay. Now, so what you have to do next? Now, the last challenge is what? The last challenge is the tree plantation. So, in the center you have one island where you have to plant the tree and move this tree inside the circle. You have to make sure both the trees are coming inside the circle. If you do that, you will get full points. Okay. And then at last you have to come and park the robot inside one of the home areas, either this side or that side. And duck is the obstacle, you are not supposed to touch. If you do not touch, you will get some points for the duck. Fine. So, these are the 4 challenges for your innovators category 7 to 10 age group. Any doubts? All clear in this? Okay, fine. Now, let us move to this techies category. Okay. So, now the techies category theme name is called Lake Guardians. So, here also we have a fact where Bangalore's lakes are heavily polluted due to sewage inlets, with lakes like Bangalore and Varthur receiving untreated wastewater causing toxic foam. You must have heard about this toxic foam things in news also, and contamination. Illegal dumping of wet and dry waste is a very big problem in lakes such as Ulsur and Kalkare. Worsen pollution despite cleanup efforts. Invasive trees, another problem in the lakes, even in Jakku Lake also, and many places we face this problem. Invasive trees, like there are few names given for different types of invasive plants. All these problems they are facing in the lakes. So based on this, we have designed a challenge for you here. So what are those? Now the first one is, this is your start area for the robot. Okay, you have to be away. You just stand outside, no, there. I'll just explain to everyone. So now this is the start area for the robot, right? So from here, again, the duck is the obstacle, and these are some fences around the mat. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fences are there. So you're not supposed to touch this fences. If it will fall, then you lose points. If it is not falling, or if it is moving also, and if it is inside the gray area, you will get points for that. Okay. So this is like for free you will get these points. If you don't do anything, then also you will get points for not touching the obstacles. Okay. Now the main challenge what you have is, there are 4 waste blocks here, green color and red color. You can see red color here, red there, green here, and green one here. So green is representing the dry waste and red is representing the wet waste. So we have to segregate that. We have to put, the robot has to come and it has to detect if it is. So these are 2 inlets, right? So one inlet is this side and the other one is that side, which is coming out to the lake, and there are some floating wastes also we have given in the center. So randomly, so this is very tricky for you to program. So it's not about just going and picking and dropping. So you have to first come, detect if it is green or red. So here you have to do some changes in the program, that if it is green, then it has to go to the green bin, and if it is red, it has to go to the red bin. And there are 4 such waste blocks.
So will it be randomized?
Randomized, yes. So on the competition day, randomly we are going to place. It could be now the position what you are seeing is green. One green is here, one is here, one red is there, one red is there. So what we can do is we can do anything. I mean, those red blocks can come here, or any combination of this is possible on the competition day. Whatever combination is coming, you have to write the code in such a way so that it will go and.
So it has to do color detection.
Yes, color detection it has to do. Okay. So this is the first challenge. Now the second challenge is invasive trees. There are 4 trees which are harming the lake ecosystem. So you can see 4 trees are there. So what you have to do is very simple. You have to cut the tree. For cutting the tree, you have to come and knock this out. So it means we are cutting the tree which is creating problem in the lake, for the lake ecosystem. So this is your second challenge, where you have to do for 4 trees, 4 invasive trees you have to remove from the lake. Yeah.
What happens if you just push it out?
You will not get points.
So you
It
have
should be, at least it should be touching the white area, or based on the rule book whatever we are going to publish. So it should not come out completely. If you are pushing, if you are cutting the tree, if this is out but this base is also out of that area, you will not get points for this. It has to be inside the white area, or at least touching that. Okay. So this is your second challenge. Now the third challenge, what is the third challenge for you? The third challenge is, again here you have the fish, helping the fisherman pick up the fish and drop it to that island inside the circle. Okay. And the last challenge you have is the water hyacinths in the purple color. So that block has to come to this area to create the compost. So we can use the water hyacinths to create the compost out of that, which can be used in the park for the trees. So for that purpose. So these are the 4 challenges what you have for, yes, correct. It has to be completely inside the square area. Yes. Any doubts in this particular challenge? All clear? Yeah.
So whatever
This tree you are saying,
yes.
these are the obstacles. So these 2 blocks are the obstacles. We are not supposed to touch that. It should be completely inside, however it is. just the tree.
So only the trees on the ground.
Correct. Trees on the side here. So you have to do this, but those two trees are the obstacles. You will get all the details in the rule book so that you are clear about each and every element, what it is and what challenge you have to solve. Yeah.
Do we have to use spike for this?
No. So we are allowing all the robots, Lego robots, and we are planning to introduce one more robotics platform. So we'll share the details soon. So where Lego robots like NXT you can use, Mindstorm's EV3, Spike Prime, and all these things are applicable only for this techies category, for 10 plus category. For this one we are using Spike Essential, okay, and then for that we are using only Kubo. So these are the
coding is similar to what we explained here, or is it different for this?
no. So these are completely. So this is semi-autonomous by using tab or laptop. You have to write the code, and the coding is based on Scratch block-based coding. Semi-autonomous there, and this should be completely autonomous. Once you start the robot, it should complete everything and come back to the home area.
How is that coded?
Same pattern, similar pattern, the Scratch based. The complexity level is different for all the categories, but otherwise the platform is all block based coding for all the students.
Sir,
Huh.
the robot has to return back over here, right?
Correct. After finishing the challenge, robot has to come back to the start area. So you can take your seats, we'll explain few more slides and then you can clear your doubts also. So see this, there is one professor in China, Dr. Feng Quang Cheng. So he did one research at Shanghai Normal University, China, in collaboration with MIT and WRO Association. So they are able to prove that these competitions are not only improving their technical skills or only robotics skills, but also capability enhancement, emotional engagement and school learning, where what we say is 21st century skills like communication, teamwork, problem solving skills, self confidence, and also anyways they are doing robotics and coding. So all this, whatever we are doing is all proved, researched methods of learning or improving their multiple skills. And we have multiple research papers, this is one of them. So now coming to the categories, I mean the way how you can participate. So the first one is online mode. So in online mode, first if you are willing to participate, see there are two ways, right? One, you have to come to RoboG to prepare for the competition, or if you are in different country or in different area, if it is very far for you, it's not possible to come here, then in that case you can go for both the modes, but you have to prepare your own, right? You should have your own, we will send you the mat, we send this mat, this setup. The Lego pieces are very standard we have used, so that whatever you have at home easily you can make with those. And if you have the robot and the mat, we will send the mat, you have to just arrange the kit and then you can prepare from at your home also. So no need to come here in case if you, it is not possible for you to visit our center. So there are two ways to participate. One is online mode, where first you will go to the website, confirm your eligibility and review the requirements. Then you have to register your team and purchase the mat. We will send you the mat for the preparation. Then you can choose if you want our help or you want to prepare your own. And then we have given the complete detail about how you can create the video. So if we are saying that online mode, then what protocols you have to follow, how exactly you are going to record the video, everything we have mentioned on the website, step by step you have to follow that. It's very simple, nothing special. So just you have to follow some standard rules in that and you have to send the video to us, and the result will be announced separately. So online and offline modes results are published separately, it won't be together. Okay. So this is one way to participate in the Indian Robotics Olympiad. And then the second way is the in-person mode, where again you have to come to RoboG, or you can prepare at home also. Only thing is you have to arrange your own robotics setup, and we will send you the mat once you register. so that you can decide. Now, whatever I explained till now, this was the standard things about the IRO, how you can participate and all. Now, how RoboG can help you and what is the way we are training the students, this is what we are following currently. So, now April onwards we are going to start the entrance test for Innovators and Techies category, only for this two, and if someone is participating in the Explorers category 5 to 7 years old, then no need to give the test, they can directly enroll. And for these two categories, and if any old students are participating, so there is no test for them, it is just to filter and just to make sure that students are ready for the Olympiad, ready to prepare for the Olympiad, right. So, here very basic MCQ questions will be there, where we are checking their fundamentals of robotics, robot design, problem solving skills, logical thinking, etc. In just 1 hour test will be there, which we are going to start soon from April onwards. And once you qualify in that, so qualifying criteria is 50% for Innovators category and at least 70% for Techies category. You have to score at least that much points score to start preparing for the Olympiad. And this rule is not for, I mean, this is applicable only for RoboG students who are willing to prepare for the competition, not for all over India, not across India. If someone is participating, you can directly go and register and then you can prepare and you can do it. It is just the way, the method what we are following, so that we can confidently say that okay, your kid is ready for the Olympiad or not. And once they are ready, then it is better to go for the Olympiads, otherwise it is better to do some learning and then next year you can try.
So, this test is only for people who are in RoboG classes.
Who will come to RoboG for the preparation. If someone else is preparing in different cities or in Bangalore or wherever, if they are not coming to RoboG, it is completely up to them, they can directly participate, start preparing, register online and they can do it. But if you are coming to RoboG for the preparation, you have to give the entrance test. If any of our old students are coming, then old students means if they have already given the test last year, then no need to give the test this year. So, directly they are ready to enroll for the competition preparation. And July to November we do the preparation. So, around 5 months and on an average around once in a week class we do. So, which will go for 1 to 2 hours duration, and we try to complete the challenge by November, because generally we are doing this competition in the month of December. So, this is what, and the preparation flow, what we follow is challenge description. First we explain, then how to solve the challenge. So, everyone will have their own strategy. So, today also we saw that students were asking, can we do like this or that. So, everyone is having their own strategy, and that is what it will make difference. Otherwise, if we are giving the same challenge, then we can say, like if the same challenge, if 100 teams are participating, all 100 teams will have the same robot, but nothing like that. If there are 100 teams, there will be 100 different robots and different strategies to solve one challenge itself. So, that is the beauty of this robotics competition. And yeah, so we also then programming concepts, creating digital building instructions, then practice, and then the final round. So, this is the brief what we discussed. So, 3 categories what we have: 5 to 7, 7 to 10 and 10 to 15. We have the entrance test April, May and June. July onwards we will start the preparation, and the final competition will be in the month of December. 1 minute. So, now that is all from my end. Now we can start asking questions.